So hi guys, Dino and Burton from Fear Factory. Welcome back to Italy, guys.
Ciao.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
You had a great comeback record. What can you tell us about Make a Nice album? And has it been the songwriting process and the recording process different from the record you made in the 90s?
Yeah, it was definitely a lot quicker. Usually we would take like almost a whole year to write a record, and this time around, working with Gene Hogan, and of course working with Burton again and Byron Stroud, we wrote the record in 4 months and we recorded it in 2 months, and it's the fastest since I've been in the band. It's the fastest that we've ever made a record.
Yeah.
The energy was high, the excitement was high, and it just made things move along a lot faster. And it felt really good.
Yeah. How about this? How has been the feeling to work together again?
Oh, great, awesome. It's been great to work side by side by my friend again, and to create art again. And so I'm very, very proud of the work we did on this album.
Which themes and which kind of lyrics do you deal with in the new record?
Well, it's Fear Factory's always been about just basically what a Fear Factory is. I mean, in the past it's been conceptual, where it's been like a story of the future, but this time it's still conceptual, talking about what the ideas of what Fear Factories are, and what it always has been. And this time I believe I'm really touching more upon about the world of today and how it's moving into a mechanized society. And I felt that writing about it, I couldn't make up a future more horrific than today's world. And this is the soundtrack for today's world.
Yeah, we're basically just trying to make people think for themselves, and just to get an idea of the way that we see the world and the way that we see certain subjects, things that we like to talk about, like to sing about, and we try to make it all one way or another connect with what Fear Factory is about. And hopefully the person who actually reads the lyrics, listens to the music, and gets something out of it, and come up with their own idea or scenario, or a different way of seeing things.
Yeah. There's many people out there that have said that Make a Nice is the harder, the toughest, the heaviest record Fear Factory has ever made. What's your opinion about that?
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I think Soul of a New Machine was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably close to that.
And what do you think it could have been the cause for that? Maybe the years you didn't work together, the will to have another smash record?
Well, I think the fact that we've been all musicians and working on this craft for 20 years or more.
Yeah.
And so I think it's the years of professionalism and the years of getting better at what we do. That's what I like it to.
And for us, it was just a natural feeling, natural process. Sometimes when you overthink something, it loses its. Sometimes you can lose the idea or the naturalness about it. Whereas we just let it flow. Whatever came out, that's what it was.
And you can hear the passion in it. You can hear the drive that really made this record move forward.
Yeah. 5 minutes ago, you sang Open Mind with Illuminate. Has this statement come to reality now in 2010 or not, and why?
I'm trying. It's slowly getting there, but there's still a lot of closed-minded people. But I think it's slowly happening.
Yeah, even in the music scene, not only in the world in general.
That's right, the music scene. Even more so in the music scene. I mean, there's a lot more going on in the music scene than there has been, and the fact that they create a genre every other week, it seems like, with a new name. But you know what? People are doing exciting things.
We were just doing what we felt was right, and same thing with Burt's lyrics. With a certain statement like that, it was like, just look, open your minds. Because back in the day when we first started, a lot of people were like, what the hell is this? What the fuck is this shit? Death metal style of music with melodic vocals? That didn't work. A lot of people didn't hit, it didn't gel with a lot of people. And so basically on the next record, we were like, we're just individualists, and open up your mind a little bit, just, you know, try to appreciate other styles. And I think that today, obviously that style has definitely transcended over to a million other bands, and it's pretty much accepted now. Yeah.
Okay, last question maybe is a bit tough. Have a trip back since your beginning of your career as a musician, and finally tell us which has been the highest point and the lowest point in Fear Factory career.
Wow.
Obviously, my lowest point was being out of the band for 6 years.
Well, I'll say that, you know, I think the highest point was Obsolete. That was the highest point for the band. It really, around 1999, it was just like peak. And then, you know, there was definitely the low point with the split, and Dino's out of the band, and I think the absence of Dino really was felt through our fans and the music community, and it affected the band greatly.
Okay guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much. Have a great day tonight.
Thank you very much.
See ya.
Ciao.